like I am.
What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. My name is Alannah, if you haven't been here before, and welcome to my channel. And those of you that have been here before, thank you for your support. Alright, today we're going to take a graffiti letter style C and turn it into one of my favorite cartoon characters from my childhood, Garfield the cat. So right now I'm just going to complete out Garfield. I'm going to add the bottom of his face to the C. And then I'm also going to come back in towards the lower part of the C and add his paw. I'm going to erase out the lines that were a part of the C, erase them out of the paw. Okay, so now that we have that done, we're gonna go and add a layer on top of our sketch layer, which is what we have in red line. We're gonna change our color to black. Change our opacity down. So as we ink, we can clearly see, and I like to change my opacity down to about 15 or 18. And then we're going to go on top of that layer. We're going to make sure our streamline to our technical pen is all the way to 100. This gives you a smoother finish on your pen. So now that we have that done, we're going to start inking. And make sure your layers are correct. Make sure you are inking on top of the layer where you have done your sketch, which is in red. So we're going to start to trace our C. Now we just have to complete our tail. Sorry, I really didn't like that one. Okay, now we're just gonna add a little extra touch, kind of to make him look more like Garfield. I'm very nitpicky about how my lines look. That's why you can see that I erased a couple of them because I was inking. So what you can do, instead of coloring in with your brush, you can take from your color in the right hand corner, you can take that and drag it into the space that you would like colored. So now we're going to go back in and add a few more touches to kind of give him more of his Garfield characteristics. And again, we're going to drag and drop our color into the tail, and make sure your lines are close, because if not, then your whole background will fill up. So we're just going to go down the tail and add some more lines just to make him look more like himself. And we're actually going to do this around or throughout the whole letter and throughout the parts of Garfield that we've added on to the letter C. Add some touches to the ears. And I'm just going to drag and drop on both ears. I want to just add one more little touch here. Okay, so now that we have inked, I'm going to take my paintbrush tool using the same guidelines that we did last time, turn my streamline all the way up just to make sure This is just for personal reasons. Excuse me. This is just for personal reasons, just because I like to have the outline of my C thicker. So I like to use the paintbrush tool, set it down to a kind of small, medium brush size, if you will, and I like to trace the outlines of my letters just to give the line work some contrast. But I just did the same thing that we did previously, taking my paintbrush tool, pushing the streamline all the way up to 100 so I get a smoother line, and I'm just going around the outline of my C. So now I'm going to duplicate that layer, and I'm going to go underneath the layer I just duplicated from our inking that we just did. I'm going to make my color orange for Garfield, of course. So I get a good orange. I'm going to make sure I'm under my second layer. I'm going to drag and drop. And when you drag and drop, it's going to fill the whole area. Get the paws, the tail, and also the eyelids. And you can also hover over, if you select the square in between your opacity and brush size on the left hand side of your screen, then you can pick a color and it'll kind of let you accurately pick the color that you are already using. Make sure I accurately pick the orange that I was using previously, because I forgot this space. I see some lines that I would like to add, so I'm gonna go back and use my technical pen and add some more lines to his face. Now I'm going to go add some highlights. So I like to create another layer and just pick a darker orange than I was using previously. I'm going to go in and add some shadows around my Garfield C. And C is for cat. That's Garfield is a cat, if you were wondering how I came up with this. Maybe I should have used a G, but oh well. We're too deep into this thing now. So we got a C for cat Garfield. In my mind, it makes sense. But back to these shadows. So we're going to add some shadows around the eyelid. Actually, I don't think I like that. I'm just going to do the right side of the eyelids. Oh, my brush is too big. Gotta make that smaller. Actually, I see something that I missed. To add some more ear. It's Garfield up here. Make sure that space is closed so I can drag and drop. Probably need to add it to the layer that we were actually coloring on. Make sure I complete that line so it will only fill. Drag and drop. Now for the final part. Sure my streamlining down, just kind of using a looser pen. I'm going to sign my name on it so y'all know I did it. You know folks be thieving artwork out here. So there it is. Your ADV 91 Garfield cat C, going from Graffiti C, simple Graffiti C, to Garfield the cat. You saw it here first. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell button so you get them post notifications. I'll see y'all.